What happens if I've got a third party gifting me money? So how would I then prove that?
Okay, really common scenario actually. One of the most popular lenders for purchases of properties is now bank of mum and dad. It's a really, really nice way. Yeah, exactly. You might know this. But yeah, definitely. You know, it's a really good way to get first-time buyers on the property ladder, and the bank of mum and dad is massively important and very common in the conveyancing world now. So if you're actually buying with a gift, there's certain information and documents that you need to start collating early doors, really, as soon as possible. So your conveyancer will need to know who that person is, what the relationship is, how much they're providing to you as well. You will need to go through the same process of getting the source of funds for that giftor, verifying their ID, and you will need in writing from that giftor that they're giving you the X amount of money for the purchase of this property. It is a gift, it's non-refundable, but also really importantly, they don't actually need an interest note on the property. So it is, it's a full-on gift of those funds. But then you also have to factor in if there's a mortgage lender. So a mortgage lender will have their own requirements around gifted funds. So conveyancers have to work really closely with the lender to make sure that those checks are fully complied with as well. So they will need all that confirmation in writing, what we just went through. So there's no interest, it's not repayable, how much it is, and for the purchase of the property. So it's really, really important that all that information is collated as soon as possible. One question that does come from clients as well, it's quite common, and it's a very reasonable question, is different companies have different regulations around source of funds. So it may be that an estate agent is able to accept just proof of the funds being there, whereas a lender might accept initial information about the gift of funds. But as conveyancers, the lenders will then rely on us to do those further checks. So it will sometimes appear that we're asking for more than other companies, but it's because we're all regulated in different ways. And really, at the end of the day, we're regulated the most on this, and we have to see the documentary evidence. So gift of funds, really common. Get that person on board right at the start of the process and reassure them that is part of the regulations. And I think just bring them into that process as soon as possible, and getting that information ready at early doors is, again, really, really important. Again, your conveyancer should give you lots of help around this and give you information so you know exactly what you need to be getting, and try and provide it all as early as possible.